My position with the Edmonton Police Service is that of the Bom Squad Coordinator. It's a partnership program with the Canadian Forces and the Family Centre, and it's a paramilitary structured program that runs for 12 weeks and ends in a one-week wilderness camp. The participants in the Bom Squad are youth between the ages of 13 and 16 who have been identified as at risk in their communities. So at risk in their community would be for at risk of committing crime, such as a theft of automobile or theft from automobile, or maybe just a youth who's on the edge of going one way or the other and needs that support to stay on track.
Before I went to the Bom Squad, I was into drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, and my path that I was taking wasn't a good one.
Many of the youth, and if not all of the youth, have had some exposure, if not a lot of exposure, to alcohol and drugs. And what we find is that at the start of the program, many of them, they don't want to admit that they have either a problem or any involvement in that lifestyle. And then by the end of the program, not only are they admitting that they're dabbling or participating in alcohol and drugs, but that they want to make a change from it.
I started doing drugs and alcohol because of peer pressure. Because all my friends were like, go try it, it's good for you.
These youth come from all walks of life. We have some of the youth that come from mom and dad who work and try to provide the best for their family, but just are very busy, so they don't have the time to supervise like they maybe could. To the far extreme, where some of the youth, they don't know who one parent is, the other parent is maybe absentee or physically present but not emotionally present. Richard was in a state of being withdrawn, and he would avoid eye contact, and he thwarted attempts to connect.
The day one, we didn't know anybody, we didn't know each other, we didn't know what people were like, so we had no respect for each other. But as the weeks progressed, we got to know each other better, and we earned respect from one another.
We always joke that we've seen a physical evolution with Richard. A youth who was just so withdrawn and wouldn't make that eye contact, to now he was our top candidate at the end of the program. He was the one that we selected because he thrived in everything that we threw at him.
It teaches you to help anybody out there that needs help or that just needs support.
It's just such a great program that offers these youth opportunities to learn what they don't even know, and to get that exposure, and to build their self-confidence, and to work on conflict resolution. And you can't help but see that changes not only their immediate circle of friends and schooling and their family, but the community in general. This program really removes them from that negative behavior and sets them on a path of positive and productive community living, where they're no longer the youth that's going to go by and kick your garbage can. When they walk by, they may actually pick up the garbage that somebody else knocked over.
I could have never done this without the Bom Squad and the community supporting it.
If the community didn't support these youth like they have been supported in the Bom Squad, I would be confident in saying that many of them would be back on the street or even in jail and emotionally, re-victimized again and again. Often as a police officer you see the worst of humanity, but you also do get to see the best, and this program has definitely brought out the best in humanity. I've never been more proud of our service or the people involved in this program, because it's just genuine, human caring.
I do think about volunteering and giving back to my community. What I would choose is to be a youth worker or something, to help all the young kids that were like me get back on that path and help them change their life around and make sure they stay that way, their life changed.
People who support this program will definitely have a safer community out of this. One thing this program has taught me is that there are many good youth, and all they need is for somebody to believe in them. And once they get that belief and that confidence, the sky's the limit. They just need to know that somebody is there to hold their hand or to pick them up if they fall and make a mistake. And so you can't help but see the difference that this makes, not only in the lives of these youth, but in the community that surrounds them.
Lieutenant Daryl Bonner told us that a smart man learns from his own mistakes and a wise man learns from others. And I will carry that with me.